it's Lusia Donovan, but you can call me Lou. I started my first business at 19, and now I run and own 6 businesses. And one of those businesses is to help people just like you set the foundation for their next business venture. In this video, I'm gonna go over some strategies for networking in the entrepreneurial community, how you can use community resources for business success, and a few practical tips for effective networking. Over the years, I've built my business through connections I've made, whether working in the corporate arena or in my entrepreneurial pursuits. One thing I always like to keep in mind is that somebody's always willing to share their story if you just ask. Meaning, they'll tell you the things that they're good at, they'll tell you things that they're interested in, and what I've always tried to do is correlate that with what I do in my business, which is to help entrepreneurs set the foundation. The best strategies for networking in an entrepreneurial community are 1, join some fun communities. I mean, when's the last time you joined a kickball team, had some fun, met some people to network with, and guess what? Some of them are entrepreneurs, or they know entrepreneurs, or maybe they have a unique skill set that you want or need to help support your business. The second one is volunteering. A lot of people don't realize the connections that you get to make when you volunteer for organizations, nonprofits, even a startup accelerator somewhere in the tech area, if that's the niche that you're going for. And you get to learn a lot of these things for free. Especially when you're talking about strategies and things like that relevant to those spaces. One of the boards I sit on is Reimagine Communities, which helps with literacy rates and improve them around, Central Florida, and particularly in the community of Apopka. The last one is to join an online community, and there's so many out there. Definitely can look on Facebook, LinkedIn, and find the community that's right for you. For me, I have my own community called the Try Startup Accelerator, which helps people set the foundation for their next business venture. If you're interested, I'll put the link down below and you can check it out. So now let's talk about how you can use community resources for business success. Different communities offer different resources such as workshops, live events, subject matter materials, and so on. One tip I will give you is to make sure that the community that you are joining has the resources and materials you need in order to be successful. And now a few practical tips for networking. I particularly believe that you should always be genuine. You don't want to be somebody you're not, but be yourself, because you're going to attract the people who generally want to network with you and want to follow up and have that coffee date, whatever it is. The second thing that I would definitely suggest is learning about the person when you're talking to them at the networking event, or just in general if you're meeting them at a coffee shop, right? You want to know more about them and what they do, and less about you and what you do. Of course, if they ask you, spill the beans. And lastly, make sure that you follow up with them. Just because you meet them one time doesn't mean that's the last time and then you guys are going to be buddy-buddy and you're going to collaborate on everything. Building relationships takes time and it takes effort. So make sure you're putting in the effort to build a relationship that you generally want and need. Networking is really important to entrepreneurship. So you want to make sure that you're actively seeking out those opportunities to really connect with that community. You'll get the support you need, the resources you need, and just remember to make sure to nurture those relationships as you encounter them.